Welcome to the VR Breakfast Show. Again, good morning. I am your host, Sam Norton. With me, as always, is Rodney Ramsey.
It's Sam and Rodney in the morning. Good morning. How long are we going to keep that up for?
I don't know. I'm done. That was good.
That was a good morning remix. Yeah, that was the.
I think we both had coffee today.
Yes, we did. And some strawberry kush. Holla.
Don't worry, internet land. It's legal here. He's actually pretty boring.
Yeah, bitches. Hey, Sam, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
Oh, buddy, I've only had the Rodney special. I just had a cup of coffee. That's it.
What?
I'm going on. Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm not hungry this morning. I woke up and got the kid. By the way, getting the kid to we just got done with our spring break here. And so this is the first day back to like work and in school and everything. And it was a slog getting her like out of bed, up in the morning, food, to school. So I think my body was like, you know what? We're not doing anything. All we're doing is drinking a liquid. That's all we're doing. So
childless people with no demon spawns, they have no idea. They think Mondays are hard for them. Yo, no one hates Mondays more than children. Let me tell you that. All right? They hate it.
Dude, we've talked about this before, but I really do think you and I are parenting well because, like, I felt a temper tantrum coming on. And, like, this morning, she's like, Daddy, I didn't want to get up. And I just laid next to her and I was like, listen, buddy, me and your mom don't want to get up either. We've had nothing but a good time. So, like, empathizing with their feelings, going like, dude, I fucking hate this too. It made her kind of go like, all right, I get like it's getting her to the point of like being an old grizzled lady of just like, all right, I guess everybody hates this.
Like, all right, puts out the cigarette.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's time to go to school. That's great.
It's time to go break graham crackers right on the perforation.
That's crazy because getting like it's funny because like you get your kids out of bed and you've already like done something. You know what I mean? I remember pre children. Man, honestly, I used to wake up at like 12:30, 1 o'clock sometimes. You know what I mean? And just looking at the ceiling.
Oh God!
And just being like, what is my life worth? Like I straight up, and I might have killed that night, right? Like, you freaking kill people buying you drinks the night before, and then it just runs out. You realize that you have no gig until like the end of the week, and you're like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like I don't feel that way anymore. The kids like, they give you a bit more of a purpose. You know what I mean? And way more material. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I kind of agree with that, but I don't, because you say they give you a purpose. I think they just eat up all of your time to where you don't have time to think about it.
You know what? I dig that. Yeah, I have no time to be depressed. Right?
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I'm taking this nigga's foot out of my mouth. Get off me. Get off me. He will not stop sneaking into our bed. He won't stop, dude. It is insane. We just don't know what to do, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to be depressed when you're constantly fighting off feet in your mouth. Yeah, that's your existential crisis of not being sad but going, how the fuck did I end up here? Yeah. Why is there a child's foot in my mouth?
Yeah, it's just a constant battle. It's just like survival of the fittest every day. I prefer that over being depressed. I do. I really
survival of the footest. Come on.
You did it. Throw it up.
Boom.
Oh, the first bad pun of the
The
morning.
morning.
Yeah.
What about you? How was your what the hell? How was your morning? What'd you have for the old breakfast?
I ended up getting up at 5 in the morning.
Good Christ.
Because one of my biracials figured that it was a good time to eat breakfast. So I had to. He was already in my bed. We don't even know when he sneaks in anymore. We've locked the door. He's like picking it. He'll like pick the lock at 3 a.m. in the morning. You know what I mean? Start cuddling with my wife, and then he'll knock on my head and be like, he just looks at me and goes, breakfast. And I have to do it because they have to be fed. Right. So gets on my back because when I pick him up any other way, like I have back problems, which also great cure for depression. Like if you're too busy worrying about your lower back. And then I feed him some totes. Then he's like, back to bed, Dad. First time that's happened. So then he goes back up to bed. He falls right to sleep. Me, I'm up now. I can't go back to sleep after that.
Of course.
Right? So I'm up, and then Then I got him all ready. He didn't give me a fuss though, which was nice. Apparently, eating an hour before usual, waking me up is like the perfect thing for Monday blues. And chucked him into school and then took off. Yeah.
So what I should do every morning is set an alarm for 5 a.m., feed my daughter, and make her go back to bed.
Oh yeah, she'll love that shit. Yeah. You'll hate it though.
I'll just deal what I dealt with today, which is just a mildly grumpy lady.
Yeah, a mildly grumpy old lady. They gotta meet. Our kids gotta meet, man. We put them in a pit and make them fight to see whose love. You know, winner gets the love of their parent. You know, have them fight it out, battle of the cutest. You know,
my long-term plan is to get your biracial together with my biracial, and they make a quad racial, and then we can just retire.
That is, I can, because that's an expensive dowry, my friend. It always goes this way. Hope you're saving.
You better be saving for my daughter.
Yeah, damn right. All right, that's cool, man. Good morning. Oh, and I guess I didn't tell you what I had for breakfast. I did have my my usual coffee, but nothing else. Nothing came out. Yeah.
Whoa.
And I'm
no
not gonna
Rodney
lie,
special
bro.
today, huh?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm concerned.
Well, that probably happened because your body was ready at 6 a.m. To do that, and you skipped it, and then now it's
threw off my clock.
It just reabsorbed into your body.
Oh man, I did. You know what else happened, man? I got stomach flu this weekend. Oh, that's the worst, man. I was like, and I only realized it at like 4 a.m. in the morning, and it was just like horrendous, man. Anyways, I didn't want to get into that. We're not going to get into that, but it was a rough weekend.
We always do.
It was a rough weekend, but I'm good now. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better, buddy.
Yeah, my body's just keeping everything inside because it thinks it needs it. You know. Yeah.
Your son's foot must be part Pepto-Bismol, because once it's shoved into your mouth, it fixes it.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. What do you got? You got any good news items for me today?
Yes, I sent this to you this weekend because, we always try to keep up on the news and stuff, but I stumbled across something completely insane. I guess this has been going on for a while, but in the Philippines, this is not news. This is just something I thought was a ridiculous thing. I guess there's a state prison, or like a federal prison, that in order to exercise, like keep their inmates healthy and exercising, and to combat depression, they make them learn choreography and dance to pop music on the regular, which is, I honestly, my progressive side goes like, that's awesome that they're trying to take care of their depression and stuff. But then the other side of me is like, isn't that part of your sentence, is to be depressed? And then also the other side of me goes like, if I were in prison and you were making me learn how to dance, like the Thriller dance, that would make me even more depressed. There's so many layers to this. Like if you look up Philippine prison online, you will see just they have like hundreds of videos of them like, hey, look at all of our inmates. It's like 500 inmates all choreographed dancing. It is the weirdest sight. Did you watch the video I sent you?
I did watch the video, and here's the thing. Here's the genius about it. Number one, you don't want your prisoners committing suicide all the time. So if it does keep up morale, that's one reason. That's one reason. Right. Number two, that prison's making mad dough off those YouTube hits. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Thriller night.
Okay, never mind. You know what? The fact that I just gave money to it, like that, now we're getting back into indentured servitude. Nobody watched those videos. I'm sorry to bring this up.
Yeah, they're dance slaves is what they are. Yeah. Dance slaves.
Dance slave night. Yeah. Yeah, what a ridiculous. I guess they're making a lot of money. Oh man.
Isn't that crazy?
I hope everybody wins. I guess I'll try to be optimistic.
I think they should just keep like escalating. Like they should have like a Filipino jail idol. You know what I'm saying? And they just come in and do their talents, and like the warden and like two other people. They're like sitting there and they're like judging. You know what I mean? And like the person who wins the round, like they'll get to eat, and the other one has to go into solitary confinement or some shit. Yeah.
I mean, this might be the most well-trained, like if you spend 20 years in this prison, you get out, you have 20 years of choreographed dance experience. How many of these people are gonna then be backing up Bruno Mars at the next Super Bowl? You know what I mean? Just professional.
Like, did you say Bruno Mars?
Criminals.
Is Bruno Mars is Filipino? Is that why you brought him up?
Yeah, exactly.
I always forget he's not black. Yo, did you hear that Bruno Mars he's $50 million in debt at some casino in Vegas?
15 or 50?
$50 million. Yeah.
Well, then there you go. Now he's got dance slaves that he doesn't have to pay. This is all working out.
Yeah, it is.
He can get some dance slaves. That way he can have backup dancers, and he's, getting out of debt real quick.
Yeah, I like that. That's some good.
Here, I have a new conspiracy theory.
Oh, bring it. I love Norton conspiracies.
Bruno Mars is the reason all these dance slaves exist. He's secretly running this cabal.
So you're saying that he's the warden of the dance prison?
On the lowdown.
Oh, man.
He gets all that YouTube money and spends it at these casinos.
Nice.
All right. Love it. Enough of Filipino prisons. What do you got, buddy?
Well, actually, I have a word from our sponsors. Could you move out of the way so that I can?
Yeah.
Could you go? Thank you. Are you depressed? Are your prisoners depressed? Do you not want to have to hire a choreographer to make them not depressed so they don't hang themselves? Are you depressed? Are you waking up every morning wondering what you should do with your life? Then you need a biracial nigga's foot in your mouth. Oh, yeah. That's what you need. You will be so angry when you wake up in the morning, you won't be depressed no more. All right? Only cost $10.99. A biracial nigga foot in your mouth every morning, and the depression's gone. You'll just be so angry. All right, come back in. Here you go.
Okay. First off, your kid only cost you $10.99.
No. This is the price for just a foot, okay? And it's not a real biracial nigga foot in your mouth. Do I need to explain that? No. It's not a real foot, but it's modeled after a real biracial nigga foot. And,
so it's like a Lucky Rabbit's foot.
Yeah,
it's not a real rabbit's foot, but it's based off.
It tastes like it, and it'll make you just as angry. Yes.
You're ridiculous.
Simon said he wanted more commercials. I hope you like that one, you asshole.
Yeah. Good luck trying to ask for that at a Walmart.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys have a biracial foot?
You just said N-bomb, biracial N-bomb foot in your mouth.
Well, to be quite honest, a lot of people who are at Walmart probably have no problem saying the N-word for either side of the aisle, you know?
Oh, not at all. Damn right. Damn Skippy. Yeah. So I guess I should drop one of my news items here.
Yeah, what's going on in the news, Rodney? Go into
So
your meditative fugue state. Let's see.
Okay, so here's something interesting. More than 800 good-looking people rescued from a love scam center.
Uh,
800 good-looking people saved from a love scam center.
okay, okay, I have many questions. My first question is, what was the love scam? Was it like it was like a dating app, or what was going on?
So basically, this is what they do, right? They get like these people in like a encampment or an, like whatever. They kind of have them in like this office building or whole encampment area that they can't leave, and then they make them go online, all right, and then they make people fall in love with them, right? And then when those people like give them all their money and then fly over to be with these sexy ass people who can't get out of this encampment, then they enslave these people and then they start the process over. They steal all their money and then they frigging just turn them into these like sexy online slaves. Yeah, there's
Wow,
like
we
hundreds
definitely
of
have
them.
our news has a theme today. So we've got dance slaves and we got sexy
And
slaves.
it happened in Bangkok. So they're Asian
Wow.
slaves is the thing tonight. Yeah, this
Good.
morning. Yes.
Good
Crazy,
Lord.
huh? Isn't that messed up? You think you're going like
800?
yeah, but I mean, this has been going on for years. They just saved 800. Like this has been going on for a long time. Yeah, some guy escaped. He escaped the sexy slave camp, and told the police, and then they saved all these sexy slaves. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Before we get into this, I want to say I'm glad that they got rescued, because that sounds awful. Okay.
Yeah.
With that said, is the news article that you found, it actually says what you said? It says 800 attractive people. Like, that's the title?
Bro, more than 800 good-looking people rescued from love scam center.
That's hilarious, because that, to me, that means that 800 good-looking people were rescued, but they left the other 10,000 not good-looking people. The federal police came in. Were like, all right, we're here to save those good-looking.
You. No. You stay. No.
Yeah.
No, Ugly Chung. No. You stay.
Ugly Chung. Good Lord.
What?
Listen, we got a YouTube page we got to get views on. All right.
Yeah,
we can't have a bunch of uggos dancing the Thriller.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, pretty crazy, huh? 800 people. That's so messed up. And I feel bad because one of my boys, he was about to fly to Bangkok to meet a girl who stopped talking to him, and now I'm thinking
that might have been it.
Might have been a love slave scam. So sorry, bro. You saved yourself though. You saved yourself a lot of pain.
Shout out to I don't even remember whatever.
Ugly Chung.
Shout out to Ugly Chung. I hope you find your way out.
Wow. Here's another great one. An invention to silence reggaeton with artificial intelligence. Some dude, some guy in an Argentina citizen. He was a musician and a computer scientist. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was so tired of hearing reggaeton being blasted by his neighbors, like all over the neighborhood, that he invented an AI that when it hears reggaeton, it disconnects the music from the Bluetooth speaker and you cannot hear reggaeton anymore. Yeah. This guy created a reggaeton buster. Yeah.
What? So it disconnected it from the neighbor's Bluetooth?
Yeah. It disconnected whatever the source. He calls it reggaeton be gone.
That's like a virus. How did he do that?
I don't know how he did it. The man is obviously a genius, and I wish he lived in my neighborhood. I hate reggaeton.
Man, somebody must have made a virus for my comedy album because it seems to not be getting any more plays anymore.
Oh, Sam be gone.
I think that's just my personality, not an AI program.
That's hilarious.
Wow, that's ingenious.
It is
Like it'd be
ingenious.
one thing if he designed it for like his own thing, but to like go into your neighbor's phone and blue. Actually, that's kind of scary now that I'm thinking about it. That
Yeah,
you
it,
could.
it recognized what it would do is it recognized reggaeton. You know what I mean? That boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum,
Oh
boom,
no, I
boom.
I got that, but I'm saying like if it's his neighbors, that means he had to develop a AI program. Then he would it would have to somehow be connected with the Bluetooth and then disconnect the Bluetooth. Yeah, I don't know how he
Here's the
would do
thing
that.
about Bluetooth, right? The Bluetooth, as far as I know, like this, you can see the signals and like you know what I
Oh
mean on your list,
yeah.
right? So the AI would just like whatever. What scares me is like how does the AI hop on to that signal, right? Because yeah, you're right. It is kind of like bypassing something to hack, like it's piggybacking onto the signal and disconnecting it. That is messed up. Yeah, man, that is pretty crazy. There is as far as my little computer knowledge knows, it feels like there's some hacking involved in that. That's pretty
This
insane. Yeah.
this guy is a very benevolent person because it's one thing that just like he sat down, programmed this, hacked into it, right? And all he did was like anytime that came up, it turned off because if it was me and my neighbors were that annoying, every time they play that song, I would have like porn or something play over or just something, you know, or like Barney, just something to like be a menace to them. But he was just like, no, it's just over. Like
No,
that's the
I'm gonna.
kindest villain that you could be. In
That
fact, I
is.
think he's actually a hero.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's pretty villainous. You create an invention to shut people's fun down. That sounds pretty fucking villainous to me.
Whoa. He didn't shut their fun down. He just shut that fun, like a specific fun.
So what? I mean, as long as you shut down specific, as long as the fun that the evil villain is shutting down is very specific, you're cool with that? It's like,
Uh, I want to say yes, but I feel like you're gonna make this racial, so I
no,
have to
I
say
wasn't
no.
gonna make it racial. I
I'm
was
just
gonna make it
I just
racial.
got
What?
PTSD now. I don't know what to do. Somehow this is gonna lean into me having slaves. There's a whole theme today. I gotta be careful.
No, that's that. First of all, it's an Asian, sexy Asian dancer slave theme. All right, okay. And I thought we were past that now. Although we can get more racial if you want to, we can.
Oh
Because,
no.
yes, yep.
No.
Sorry, you brought it up. You brought it up. Let me go into my fugue state. Yep. As it turns out, as AI tools get smarter, they are becoming more covertly racist. Yeah.
Just like across the board.
Yeah. So a lot of these things they're made to sort out job applications, right? So they're looking for American. They look for American standard English, which is that shit you be talking. Right. So when AI sees like African American speech, right? Like if you're like I wake up in the morning and I have to take this biracial foot out of my mouth. I find that very, 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 very disturbing, right? And then the computer's gonna say, "Oh, this person is educated," and I come out and I'm like, "Yo, this nigga's foot be in my mouth," right? I mean, the computer is gonna be like, "This dude is stupid," and I mean, even if I didn't call him an bomb, even if I was like, "Yo, this foot be in my mouth," and I ain't happy, and right, it's like automatically dummy, right? So like, yeah, depending on what kind of slang you use, what kind of English you use, the computer will designate you like basically if you move from the standard white speech or any kind of, standard, could you say white isms? Is that a word? White isms? Yeah.
I was going to say, this makes sense that AI is looking for reggae. You know what I mean? And just shutting it down.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this guy's just helping. This guy's
All
just
right.
helping the AI.
You know what? He is the villain. Okay, we got there. We got there. I told you it's going to be racial. I knew it was
so
somehow.
Good. That's so good. I love how it wrapped around. Not country, must Eliminate. Yeah, that's
Well, because
great.
that makes sense because I do remember a couple of years ago they had that like AI facial recognition and it was like having problems basically recognizing anybody with melanin. So it's like, yeah, I guess if it's
It
only
wasn't just that;
programmed,
they had problem recognizing anybody who wasn't a white guy.
yeah, melanin. That's what I said. Yeah,
No, yeah,
anybody
yeah,
with
but
melanin.
no,
I've
yeah,
got
yeah, but
none.
no, but I mean, they couldn't recognize a lot of white women. Like it was white male specific.
Oh,
I actually, they have this thing. I think it's called if you can be I think it's called super recognizer. Like there's people who never forget faces, and
yeah, I think I have that.
they help with the facial recognition stuff, right? Because there comes to a point where I think computers they can't like decipher people. They look too much alike. And like I went through the test to see if you're like a super recognizer, right? And they give you like all these faces, and they keep
Yeah.
bringing faces to faces to see if you recognize them and do all this shit. I did that shit for an hour. Not one black face came up. Not one.
What?
Yeah. And like this is what they use to train AI on. So of course, like the AI is gonna be racist. The only thing they're training them on is like, is whiteness. Like that's why have you heard about that Asian woman? She typed in make me look more beautiful in the AI and then it just turned her into a white chick.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
We need
dude,
to start
yeah.
having quad racial babies, man. We got to make the future
No, we
better.
need to start having quad racial programmers. That's the problem. The people
All right. Hey,
programming
up top.
the AI. That's what I'm talking about. See, now
Yeah.
our kids need to be programming the AI, and then when they have kids, after you pay me my dowry, then that they will be training the AI of their generation. I think what we
All
need is
right.
no more white dudes training AI. No more. That should be illegal for a bit. Just give it like a year. You know what I mean? Let's balance it out. Uh, what do they call it?
That's
Affirmative
actually
action.
that's not a bad. I mean, I don't think you could legally do that, but that's not a bad idea. Just
AIAA. Yeah.
AIAA.
AI affirmative action. Yeah.
I was thinking AR whatever. NCAA NAACP. That's what I was
Yeah,
trying
you
to
got
think
it.
of.
You got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I got there. I went through all the letters. Wow, man. That's nuts
Isn't
that
it though?
you were on there for an hour and didn't see a single
Not
well,
one, bro. Not one. What was even more disturbing is that like I was like 95%. I didn't forget one white dude's face. It really bothered me. I was just like, I've been programmed.
I
I'm a
wonder
super recognizer for white people. Yeah.
with this like separate from the racial aspect, I wonder what other like AI biases and like prejudice are being programmed in the background. Like
Every one. Every single one that we have. Yeah.
I know, but I want to know what else is like very prevalent. Like, is AI? You know how they always have those studies that like tall people and beautiful people get more in society. I wonder if AI will do that. Well, I mean, back to that first
Absolutely.
story.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
wonder.
yo, dude. So okay, so if you go on the next time you go like and do whatever AI and try to create a picture,
Yeah,
like if you be like create an unattractive person, whatever for whatever poster, it might give you an unattractive person for like the first photo. I guarantee you the next two photos, it'll be the sexiest motherfucker you've ever seen. And if you're like, I want an ugly Asian person, let's say, like Ugly Chung, whatever, like make me Ugly Chung, right? I
I'm so. Wait, shout out to our new sponsor, Ugly Chung.
Yo,
So funny.
he's actually the creator of Biracial Nigga Foot in Your Mouth. So thank you. Thank you, Ugly Chung. Who would have thought? Yeah, if you put in that in AI, then dude, they will make not only will they make Ugly Chung sexy Chung, but they will make Ugly Chung sexy white Chad. Guaranteed, guaranteed. Yeah, it is the hardest thing to do to keep a consistency of race and AI. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pretty crazy.
The future's bright for you, Ugly Chung.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Well,
bro.
hopefully,
You're gonna
online.
be sexy Chad in like 3 clicks. So good for you.
Oh,
All
good
right.
lord.
Yeah, yeah. That was a nice show, man. A lot of callbacks.
A lot of hey, we went
New
around the
sponsor.
world
Yeah.
today.
Sponsor,
And
yeah.
and you know what? I hope we get all this AI figured out. If not, we have our own safe space in VR. We can pretend like we're robots, but we're actually real people. And it's always a joy to be with you, Rodney.
Oh, always, man. Seriously. Anytime I feel depressed, if I don't have a nigga's foot in my mouth, makes you feel better.
What a way to
Seeing you.
start your day. I know we keep calling back to that, but that is a wild way to start your day to
Yep.
just wake up and be like,
Yep. Can't even get mad. Can't even get mad in front of him. We're ruining.
I want people to go back and play that. Me saying that to Rodney, and then Rodney's only response. Rodney always has a response, and when I say "what a way to start your day," he just stared off in the middle distance, like, "Yep."
Amazing. Oh, all right. Well,
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us here at the VR Breakfast Show. We are here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I hope you guys continually join us. If you guys want to come out to shows, today is Monday here at the Unknown Comedy Theater. We got Joke Club, right?
oh, we do have a joke club tonight. Yeah,
Got
we
Joke
do.
Club tonight. We also have the beta show. Please stop by. And this weekend, if anybody's in Niagara Falls listening and watching, I will be out there. I'll be promoting it all week. So, Rodney, you got anything to say, buddy?
No, man, you said exactly what I was gonna say. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope we don't get canceled. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Nah, we can't. But
yeah.
we're loved by the masses, you know.
Uh-huh,
And
yeah.
even if we are, we always got ugly John.
Shout out. Shout out. All right, bro. And that was Sam,
Sam and
and Rodney in the morning.